Hello, I am Adrienne Cobb. I am founder of My Wild Magic and a spiritual teacher and intuitive messenger. And I'm doing a how-to series on some things that I find that come up within my practice with clients and things that I've been looking, and researching in my own life as well as helping others with. And so tonight, the call is on, how to engage your own spiritual gifts and work with them actually. So each of us have our own unique set of soul attributes or soul gifts that we carry, and usually we develop these over lifetimes actually of being of service and personal experiences that we've had, whether it be traumatic or losses or amazing blissful experiences and enlightenments. It all counts, and it all basically is stored in your soul body in a sense. So your soul carries these memories, your higher self carries these memories lifetime to lifetime, and they become soul attributes, things that maybe you're gifted in that might be different than somebody else and what their gifts are. Now, your soul gifts usually relate to each of one of your 7 primary chakras. So for instance, some people, in the 7th chakra might really have the gift of divine wisdom and bringing forth their wisdom to share with others. Some people might have the gift of seeing truth and perfection or being a visionary. Some people might have the gift in the throat chakra of divine intent, power, authority, speaking, things of that nature, divine right action, and calling things to light. The heart center relates to the soul attributes around divine love, compassion, mercy, the wisdom of the heart, deep feelings connected on a soul level. The solar plexus deals with the gifts of divine peace. And so these people, sometimes might actually attract people who are chaotic into their life or chaotic events. And then from their gift of bringing peace, they might be really gifted at being like a mediator or neutralizing energy or bringing things back to a more calm and peaceful place. And you just would feel very peaceful in their presence. The 2nd chakra, the one that's here at the navel, deals a lot with the flame of creativity and the flame of divine healing, and being able to really access that power of being more grounded in yourself and being able to share that with others as well, particularly from that energy of deep healing and creativity and resonating. It also carries within it a lot of emotional sensitivities and being able to register emotions on that level. And then the 1st chakra at the perineum deal with the people who are transformational beings. They can just walk in a room and be transformational and kind of a catalyst for change, a catalyst for positive natures, that kind of thing. So these are your primary chakras, and with each chakra, I'm only hitting kind of the tip of the iceberg, but like within divine love, there might be different attributes. It's not only divine love, but it might be love that has a very pure heart, or it might be love that brings forth healing energy, or it might be love that, creates growth or, people to move forward and be more conscious. So each chakra has an element to it, but it will have the feeling tone of wisdom or clarity, truth, power, love, peace, healing, and then transformation. And so you can have other attributes, such as some people have the gift of deep inner listening. And so when you're with them, you really feel very heard, and that's a real cool gift to have. And some people might have the gift of being compassionate or patient or clear insight. And so these are gifts that the soul acquires through lifetimes of service. And like I said, those can come from experiences that can be, what we would maybe consider loss or traumatic or bad, or it can also be experiences that come around through, bliss and grace and very loving, enlightening things, too. So with all of our gifts, they can kind of act as a double-edged sword in a way. Like, for instance, the gift of peace, yes, it does bring forth peace into an environment, and it would be maybe your preference to have things be at peace. But the double-edged sword, if you're not sure how to manage that gift, is that you might attract in people or situations that have a lot of chaos going on. And then you have to spend a lot of your life force energy remedying that chaos and neutralizing it and trying to help people in that way. So with those things in mind, the more you start to have acceptance for your gift, for one, maybe an awareness. And it's kind of easy because it's sort of like, this is the way people might describe you. Whether you see yourself this way or not, it's the way that other people might see you in the world, or how you know that how they feel when they're in your presence, and how you feel when you're kind of lit up and activated with those soul gifts. So you just want to start paying attention and looking at how you interact with people and what happens and what goes on. And you'll find kind of a consistency that you tend to show up in those particular ways. So in that energy, then, the more you start to register who you are and you come back to a deeper place of unconditional love for yourself, knowing that I have deeper and deeper, I know I deserve deeper and deeper unconditional love at all times, and you really start breathing into that and having acceptance for who you are, the key to moving it from that double-edged sword scenario is not judging yourself. So if you're a deeply loving person, let yourself be deeply loving and don't judge your love. If you really prefer peace, then start choosing people and situations that are more peaceful for you. If you are naturally very wise and have a lot of wisdom that you want to share with people, don't hold back. Actually just share it and let that be okay. So you see, there's it's like this sense of self-acceptance about who you are. And what I find to really help the most with that is when we're unconditionally loving with ourselves, like we're really breathing in and knowing that you deserve more and more unconditional love at all times, it will start to shift the frequency and upgrade it to the point that you're no longer judging yourself for the gifts that you have. And then if you're not judging those gifts, then what happens is you become more of a vehicle for them in their higher right action. Because sometimes what people do is we're born with these gifts, but if we feel judged as a child, or the people around us don't have appreciation for them, or maybe they're kind of intimidated, or they just don't even recognize them, then as an adult, sometimes we won't appreciate them either. So in that sense of unconditional love, then you're actually getting to come full circle to identify that energy in yourself, and then be that blessing to all of life with whatever your soul attributes are. And like I said, the easiest way to find the soul attributes is to notice each of the chakras and what they stand for, and notice, do I have more of those qualities or not, you see? And then that'll help you to kind of begin to explore that and to figure that out. So I do have a monthly membership and help to teach people about their soul attributes, and I do personal sessions helping people to discover their soul blueprint and understanding what your soul gifts are and how to work with them so that they're working for you instead of against you. And I'd love to have you join if that's something you're interested in. And like I said, if you just start looking around your world and noticing where your natural set of skills are, and then what you do is you have acceptance for them and you start going more and more into that direction, you'll find that you will be abundant, you'll make money doing something you love, you'll find that people will be very appreciative of it. Again, it's when we judge our gifts that it flips the double-edged sword to where that particular soul gift or power flame that you're gifted in doesn't really function the way it needs to. And it just kind of lowers the vibration of it. So acceptance will go a long way with your soul gifts. All right. Good evening, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.